welcome back to my channel. Welcome if you're new here. I am Jenny. So today I'm just showing you my everyday makeup routine. Excuse my nail, it broke when I was trying to just close a window. Anyways, I'm not gonna get into all that, but today I am showing you my everyday makeup routine updated. I did do one before and it will be right here or here, but I look crazy right now and I put the light on because I wanted to show you guys, you know, I do have a lot of acne, and I just want to show you, like, it's okay to have acne, and I've been trying to keep my makeup very light and I don't wear it every day, and if you do, that's totally fine, however much you want to wear. I just prefer to be more natural now that it's summer and I get all sweaty, and yet I still want to be glowy. So I'm gonna go ahead and do my skincare and I will be right back. But recently I have been using this Lubriderm moisturizer. It is for your face, but it's fragrance free, it's not greasy, it really does moisturize. So I won't wear this every day, but sometimes if I feel like I may need a little bit of extra moisture, I will put it on my face. So I'm gonna do that today. I just put a little bit and it just moisturizes really good, and I don't do it every day because I do have acne and I just don't think it's the best to be putting all in my pores, but it's really good. And it just really like sinks into the skin, and I do have oily skin, so this is just like a glow from the lotion and stuff. So yeah. This feels so ugly. Okay, so I'm gonna show you guys some of my tricks that I do to keep it more lightweight and make my foundation more sink into my skin rather than sit on top of it, because this is pretty much like a drugstore routine, because I mostly use drugstore products. I mean, I don't think the only thing that I would probably use as not a drugstore would be like bronzer or some eyeshadows, or my blush, I think. Yeah, but I do have drugstore options in my makeup not collection, but my makeup desk. So I am gonna prime with the Maybelline Master Prime. And so what I like to do is first I will prime my skin, and then I just put it where my pimples are, my pores, and kind of right under my eye, just to help smooth anything, whatever's left. Just rub around, and then I'm gonna do my brows. So I do go in, I have like a couple of these with the e.l.f. eyebrow pencil, and then I go in with a gel or pomade, whatever you like to call it, brow pomade. So I use the two, so I'm gonna go ahead and do those really quick. Okay, so now that I finished my brows, I just use the pencil first and I kind of outline them, and then I go ahead and I brush them up, blend it all in, and then I go ahead and go in with the brow pomade, and all I do is I go from like, I mostly put it on the corner, and then I kind of start to brush it up in the middle just to darken the outer edge and keep the inner part more light and more natural. So now I'm gonna like carve them out and use my matte and poreless Maybelline foundation. Okay, so it's hard to explain the way I outline them. I've kind of just gotten used to my brows, and I mean, I've been doing my brows for like 6 years now, so I've gotten used to them over the years. I used to use powder, and I used to go into pencil, and then I went into pomade. So if you guys want to see a tutorial, I was thinking of making one like showing you the different things that you can use and how to use them on your brows, but comment down below if you want to see that. So next I go in with aloe vera gel. This This has lasted me forever, but it's like, I need to get more. And I put like, I don't know if you could see, yeah, just a little, it's like a teardrop. So I already have my primer on. So what I used to do this a lot back then. I just apply it all over my face. I need a little bit more. You kind of don't want it to set in your skin, which I know is kind of ironic, but you kind of want to have a good layer. This works with me, so it could be different skin types. So I just put like a layer on, and then I quickly get my foundation on a brush. Ooh, I'm running out. I have another one, but might as well use this one first. So I quickly grab my foundation, put it all over my face. Too lazy to go with my sponge, so I'm just kind of gonna just let it go in. And basically what I do is I just blend it in. And this supposedly has coverage, but I mean, for it being like $5, it's not bad. But when I do this technique, it makes it a lot more buildable. So basically what I'm doing is I'm pushing the foundation into my skin, but with the aloe vera gel. So the aloe vera gel will make it look a lot more natural and more like skin. For it being an inexpensive product, I like to try to make the best of it. So I try to put a quick little layer on so that the foundation gets into the skin. So if you guys can see, it doesn't really feel like a layer. I still have acne, obviously. This side I didn't put too much, but this side I put a good amount. Blend down the neck. So now that that layer is set, I'm gonna go ahead and, so you kind of want to be quick with it. Ooh, that's a lot. I don't need it anymore. I know it looks like a lot, but because you want to make sure to do it step by step, because you don't want to put too much on accident thinking that, oh, this is going to go into my skin. Okay, so now that I have my layer of foundation, I know I look crazy. But I'm trying to put everything away. But recently, I feel like for it being like 6 years of me, like first it was like playing with makeup at home, and then finally wearing it to school, like in high school. I feel like I'm pretty good at it now. I don't know, personal preference. But I feel like cream contouring has become kind of like a scared thing to do when you join the makeup world. Like, obviously for beginners, you don't want to start off with these. I mean, you could if you just want to attempt it, and you could probably get really good at it. Like, a lot of people are really good at this. But this used to be like, oh, I used to always put so much and it would come out crazy. But recently, this is what I've been doing to keep it more natural, because then I feel like I don't have to go in with more powder and powder and powder. And I could just do a light set and it look more natural and glowy. So again, this is like a drugstore. So I use my Wet n Wild. It's a Wet n Wild makeup stick. So it looks like this. And I thought it was just this. And I was like, you know, it's a little bit, but you get all this product. Look at this. Like, that's a lot, and I know that this will last me some time, and it's only like $4. So what I've recently been doing it, and I do light strokes because I always get afraid. But okay, so this is my normal like line, but I've been going like a little bit more higher, just so that kind of like on my cheekbone, just so, you know, and I try to match it as best as I can.
So we're gonna be on YouTube?
My lip. And my chin. Anyways, before I was rudely interrupted. Just kidding. But so I'm debating, sometimes I'll blend it in and then I do my blush contour. This is, I don't know, my sister gave it to me. This gives a lot too, but I'm just gonna show you guys. I just put it obviously right on top.
Anyways, I'm gonna go ahead and I'll do
kind of giving you guys like a contour tutorial, but I am not the best. I'm like barely starting it. And then I go in with my sponge and just tap it all in. So yeah, like I said, I don't really care to cover my acne so much. It's just, it's there. So I could stop here and set my face, but I guess, I'm just kidding. I am going to put some Pro Conceal in the color Porcelain. It's their lightest shade. But when I want to be more natural, I just put it kind of, okay, let me see where this line is. You probably can't tell because the light, but it's there. Just so that it blends, and then kind of just to carve out the eye a little more. Kind of like that TikTok hack. I don't do this all the time. Sometimes I'll just do that and that's it, but I feel like being a little extra. And then to carve out the contour a little bit more, if I want to look a little bit more polished, I will carve it out with some concealer because I use the Airspun. So as you can tell, it kind of, I don't care if it's not even, it's gonna work. It's just, yeah. So just doing that. And then I just make sure I go in with this and make sure it still blends and looks natural. Like not the line all the way to here, because then it just doesn't look as natural as I would want it to be. So I blend some down like this. And then I'm just gonna go ahead and kind of just blend it out. And then go ahead and blend this side. And like I said, I don't like that, so I just blend it. I don't know if you guys can hear my fan, but it gets pretty hot. So make sure I blend that, and then I kind of just, you know, I don't like it too bright. Just, it covers. So, all that matters. So like I said, I take my Airspun translucent powder. Ooh. If you get this, it's really good, but it's kind of messy. I mean, what translucent powder isn't? So sometimes I use this, sometimes I use my sponge. And I don't put it everywhere. I just make sure I put it under the eye because nobody likes creasing. And you always want to close your eyes and get whatever creases first so that you could set it. And then I'm just putting it wherever I get the most oily. So around, oh, I didn't blend that. And then I'm gonna go ahead and do the line. Again, I don't do this like every time. Well, maybe the line with the bronzer, I mean with this, but not with the liquid. And then I go ahead and kind of, again, I'm lazy. And then I just blend it into my skin. So this is just gonna help to mattify me a bit. And then to make it less so matte, I take my Marbodesky Rose Water and just spray it like that. Take something. Okay, so once the setting spray starts to dry, I like to take my powder thing, or I'll take a sponge and I just get the places I don't want to look all wet. So that would be like my T-zone and stuff and around my mouth. And then I just leave, obviously, the glow. And then whatever's left I put on my bronzer because we don't want that moving. Oh, so they went in my eye. Oh, okay. So sometimes I'll take whatever's on like my blush brush if the blush didn't go through as much, because I like to blend it with my bronzer. And a little bit on my nose. Whew. almost done. So I do one of two things. I could either, sometimes I do a very thin wing, but that's like if I'm going out. Sometimes I use my eyebrow pencil. Sometimes you can use eyeshadow for like that faux fox type of eye thing. So, but I will show you like a more natural, obviously. So I go in with my Voluminous Superstar mascara. This is really good. Another good one is the Maybelline Lash Sensational, but this is waterproof. It didn't say it on the packaging, but this stuff holds really good. Like I went to the beach and it did not come off. But I'm just gonna go in with a little bit because it's dark and I'm not going anywhere, but I decided to film a video. So I am very blessed to have long lashes, so I'm just gonna do a little bit to show you guys. So for another type of, actually first, all I do for my lips is I take literally a brown lip liner. It says it's the color brown by Nabi. You can get this at like a swap meet. I don't even do it right. Just put whatever color. Chapstick. And I'm good to go. It's just enhancing my natural lip color. Oh, highlight. So I either go in with a powder, but because I've been liking it more dewy, I used to never like it like that, but yeah, feelings change. I go in with the NYX Away We Glow strobing cream, like this, and I just put it on the beauty blender or my fingers. I just take one pump, put 2 dots, and it's really good. And I just blend it. I put very little because I don't need to put a lot right now. I don't know if you guys can see. I've just been liking it more fresh. Okay guys, so this is the finished look. This is the end of the tutorial, so I hope you guys learned some stuff. The most important thing, I forgot my brow gel. It's just e.l.f. brow gel. I have been forgetting this. This is like a must-have for me, but I don't know why I've been forgetting. I used to never forget this. Okay, now it's the finished look. So, highlight, some bronzer, some blush, some coverage, not so much. If you do have acne, I could show you another video I might do is my no foundation routine covering acne though. So I mean, pretty self-explanatory, not self-explanatory, but I mostly do concealer, like that's it, and powder, and I just cover it, and you gotta do really good blending, especially if you want bronzer and blush and all that, obviously. But yeah, this is the completed look. If you liked the video, make sure you hit the like button and make sure you subscribe. I am a new YouTuber, so subscribe. Give me some ideas, and if you want a shout out, make sure you comment down below and you'll get a shout out on my next video. Bye!